Got my number 2 Ticonderoga, and today we're going to talk about something simple, something that just came to mind, and I guess you could say that's writer's block, creative block, the iron creativity curtain. Anyways, what I wanted to really get at in this video is sort of speaking on my experience of running into a blocked mind when you feel like you're not being able to create anything, or you're just getting stressed and putting down the pencil or whatever utensil you're using after like a few minutes. To start this video off, I thought I would make it pretty simple and say that throughout my whole life, I've always been someone who just sort of has thoughts popping spontaneously. They would come, they'd be creative, think of stuff that I swear I would never ever think of again. But somewhere down the road, I sort of tripped up and caught myself in a little bit of a ditch, in a sense. I would try and create work, but something just didn't feel the same. I felt like I was only recycling my old ideas, and I wasn't really traveling anywhere new. So what I've been thinking about is what causes those creative blocks. What I've noticed is that you wake up every single day. Every day you wake up feeling different. Different emotions run through your body, different thoughts. Each one of those thoughts, those ways of perceiving your reality in that moment, those very distinct and diverse myriad of moments, make you feel like, they don't make you feel like, they make you feel very specific at each one of those points, and you're always going to continue feeling these different emotions and different ways of perceiving life and creativity and the way that you think about things. A lot of people sometimes have a one-dimensional perspective on their creativity, which is get to the drawing table, get back to thinking in your style, and then expect something to pop out. Well, I realized that over time, life, the more you learn, the more you experience, it's not that way. It's not so. Sometimes people can get so caught up in a habit of trying to feel a certain perspective or a certain way every time that it often blocks them from letting their brain actually flow around as creativity should. You guys are probably losing me. Anyways, creativity. You have these emotions, you feel different every single day. You're never going to feel the same every day. So it doesn't really make sense to go to your creative process or your drawing table, writing table, whatever type of table it is, and try and repeat the same thing over and over again, unless you have a preset idea that you are working on and trying to make progress on. I took a point in my life and let go of that which no longer serves you. I wasn't really getting anywhere creatively, so I decided to take a little bit of a break and let my mind rest and see if I could figure things out. And surely, after a while, I was able to release a lot of the stress and tension that was in my mind and really take a step back and learn to relax and sort of let experiences come on to me and just sort of flow with them. Don't really try in your mind force them to feel a certain way. Don't force your creative thoughts to push you into a certain perspective that you obsess with. And if you do so for quite some time, it might take a while, it could take a year, it could take a week. I don't know what position you are in life, but that's what I noticed once I started relaxing and really getting back into just living and experiencing, but not living in my imagination and my thoughts, obsessing thoughts all the time. That is where I learned to reestablish my creativity and gain new insights from the things I've heard and listened and learned. Really, it just comes down to listening and being patient with yourself and in your process. I don't really think there's too much else to it except for having fun with it, being lighthearted, keep your seriousness in it, but only bring it out when it's necessary. I notice a lot of the time I try to create serious work that's like cool or dope, fun. I'm really trying to hold this image of like the tortured artist. Somebody I can't quite remember, but I'll put their book up and blast it in your face. She made a good book, Big Magic, yes. And she basically talked about how a lot of us may go through this process where we're addicted to thoughts, and it's the tormented artist part of our lives. We go through this process where we're addicted to thoughts, and it's the tormented artist part of our lives. Which, for a lot of us, it's good at a certain point, but if you fall into it too much, it will no longer serve you, and it can only hold you back, make you really depressed, do things that you couldn't see yourself doing before. All I can advise to you people, to humanity, to my loves, my pieces, our pieces of the grand puzzle, is that don't expect too heavily upon your experience. Don't expect your experience to be just as you imagine it, because it will never be that way. You gotta be able to withhold your vision, but not tie your vision to your reality. Because once you tie your vision to your reality, it's gonna be held in the same place for however long you keep it there. So hold your intentions, but keep an open ear, open heart, and open mind, and you will find what you were looking for. I don't know how long it will take, but you will find it. Much love. Number 2 pencil, that means number 2 fingers, which also means peace. Sis. Like it, share it, enjoy it. Help other artists figure out who they are and what they're doing. Well, not even figure out who they are. What is who? Who is just trying to describe what? But you're putting a label. Who is a label for what?